Welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at a duplication glitch which is absolutely bonkers. You can duplicate anything multiple times over, 100 times over, and then you can sell them to get an incredible amounts of money. So if I go over here to my inventory, you can see that at the bottom there I have 62,917 gold. About 10 minutes ago I had less than 500 gold. So you can imagine how easy and quick this is to do. What you need for this is the thing that you're going to duplicate. So I'm duplicating the thin gleam because it's got a big whopping price on it. And on top of that, a stack of items. So arrows are typically the easiest and best way to do this because you're going to have a bunch of arrows. And essentially I'm going to take the thin gleam and I'm going to duplicate it the same amount of times that I have on my stack of arrows, so 53 times. If you can, go and buy some arrows from somewhere and stack it even higher so you don't have to do this too often. You know, you can just you don't have to keep going backwards and forwards duplicating stuff. You can just do it instantly. So I'm fairly sure this guy has no, he doesn't, but he does have 103 of my thin gleams so far. Oh, I can buy the fists of the drunkard. So I could just keep selling them to him, and I'm going to show you why I chose this guy and why it's important that it's in this area. So the game needs you to have a chest so you can place things in the chests. But obviously if you're doing something like armor and you're duplicating it, it's going to weigh you down and make you over encumbered. However, there is a chest that is fairly close by to this place. So where we are is in Anvil, in the docks area. So if we go over here from the center, from the Imperial City down here onto the coast. And funnily enough, I made a video about how to get the thin gleam, which is just over here on this island in the water somewhere. So if you want to get that also, I'll link that video down below. This video that I'm making now was sent to me by a friend, but it's from a YouTuber called Monfax. Usually when people tell me like a glitch or something, they don't tell me who it's from. So this is the first time in a long time someone's told me where it's from. So Monfax, big shout out to you on how to do this. If I remember, I'll link the channel down below. Go subscribe. So in this area we have the place to sell the stuff, but there's also this ship here. So if we run onto this ship, you're going to see that they have a chest on the dock which you can access without, you know, having to steal anything. It's not a red chest, it's just a chest you can use. So if we go here, we take everything out of the chest, we make it empty. There's only like 4 things in there. When we're in the chest and it says empty, we want to press search, that button down the bottom, right stick in for me, and it's going to open up your inventory next to the chest. Now at the top there it says LB, so you can switch between the inventory and the chest. That's the one that's lighting up. What we want to do is place the thing that we're going to duplicate into the chest. So you can see I put one thin gleam in there. I don't know if it works with doing both of them. I might try it. I'm going to save it though before I try that. I'd suggest saving it regardless anyway before you try anything. So your duplicated item is in the chest. Then you want to go over and find your stack of whatever items you are going to use, and you are going to place this into the chest, but you're also going to change to the chest inventory at the very same time. And all you need to do is press your store button, which is down there at the bottom, and your button that switches to the chest inventory at the same time. For me that's RB and A. So we go boom. You're going to get this where it pops up saying how many, 53, but you can see in the background that I'm in the chest inventory. At this point, you're just going to keep tapping A. So you're going to place these arrows in, but also pull the helmet out at the same time. Usually, if you only have one helmet in there, it will disappear. But if we go over to the inventory now, the one that I took out now has 53 in my inventory there of thin gleams. Now, I could keep doing this over and over again. So we've got the one thin gleam in there. We're going to go over and we're going to do this again with the store and RB. We're going to do tapping A's. Boom. Go over to my inventory, and now we should have 106 of them. Now comes the boring part. You have to sell them. So the reason why I chose a chest close to this shop is this shop allows you to sell one at a time without, you know, it's long. I know it's very long, trust me, but a shop will have a certain amount of coin. Now I typically thought that that coin, once you sell something, it disappears and you have to wait for them to replenish their gold in their inventory. But for some reason, I haven't tried any other vendors, but for some reason this vendor allows me to keep selling the same thing over and over again for just 600 coins because they only have 600 coins on them. So if you sell them one at a time, you can just just clocking up the money. And yeah, it's boring and it's long and it's tedious, but if you do this to get enough money for the things that you want, you never have to worry about anything again. So we're going to talk to him. We're going to barter. So over there on the right, you can see main lawn, and underneath him, he has 600 coins. So if I go over into my inventory now onto the Fin Gleam, if I try to sell all of them at the same time, I'm going to keep one just in case something happens. I don't want to lose them all. It will say sell 105 Fin Gleam for 63,000 gold. When I press yes, it says merchant does not have enough gold. So if I now go in here and I sell one by scrolling all the way down, for 600 coin, you're going to see that my money will go up. Boom. Sell one. Got up to 63,000. But he's still got his 600 coins. So I can literally just sit here and sell them all and get 63,000 coins. It's going to take a while. But, you know, it's worth it in my opinion. You do this for, let's just say, an hour. You could be a millionaire probably. I actually need to figure out how much money you could actually make in an hour. I might just do that now in a second. So from some very quick math, I sold 10 of these to this guy in just under a minute. So let's just say I've sold 10 of them every minute. That is 6,000 gold per minute, which is 360,000 gold per hour. But obviously you also need to duplicate them as well. So I reckon you could very easily get 300,000 gold an hour by doing the duplication and selling them, which is pretty insane to be fair. You know, if you just wanted to chill for an hour and just do this, definitely worth doing. So the last thing I want to do is try it with a weapon, but also a stolen weapon. I don't know if this is going to be smart, but I'm going to try it anyway. I could always just do the bow, honestly, but we'll try it with this warhammer that's stolen just to see what happens, because I think I need to be able to find a fence to actually sell it, but we'll just see what happens. Right, so we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go how many, and we're gonna take it back. And see, no, it doesn't seem to work with weapons. I wonder if it's because it's in the same menu as the item you're trying to duplicate. You know, maybe it needs to fall back into another place. So what else could I potentially do? So I want to try it with some food just to see what happens. So we go over here to our iron arrows, and we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna take it all out, and hopefully that worked. Let's have a look at how much how much corn we have now. Which way is it? It's down. It's down. We have 56 corn. Now here's the thing, I'm not going to sell that corn, but I do want to throw it on the floor and see what happens. So we're going to go over here. We need a big open space. This should be fine actually. You want one coin, or do you want one corn, mate? Is that what you want? You want a corn or a coin? Why has he got demon eyes? Right, let's go into our inventory. Oh, we go over to the corn, and we're going to drop the stack. Boom. Oh, he doesn't drop them as singular ones. Oh, that's not funny. That's not good game. I want it to spread all over the place, but that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Can't do it with weapons, can do it with armor. Go close nearby to the shop, sell them all, get your money, get on with your life and your game. Thank you for watching. I've been easy now. You guys have been awesome. I'm just going to leave them there.